right, this is Advanced Basics Buugeng Class, Class 2. We're still doing isolations, so this is going to be some more advanced isolations. Again, in the first class, we learned a very basic isolation around the center points on either side of the Buugeng. So these outer center points, you're rotating around them. This is what you should practice. So, in a quick change to this, to change this up to make a very, very interesting pattern is you isolate, same one here, but then you isolate this middle and you turn this Buugeng point forward. So what you end up doing is this. So here's a very interesting isolation that you're doing. Again, you're isolating two center points, but instead of the two outer, you've got the center and the outer, and you're spinning one of the Buugeng point side forward. And then you can switch the isolation point on that to make it more interesting. Keep that center isolation point, but then switch to the center point here on the left, well, my left. So start off with isolation center right, and then isolation center left. Isolation center right, isolation center left. See, that's one very interesting isolation combo that you can do in the same form. You're in the same position, you're doing the same thing with your hands. You're just doing it in different directions, that sort of thing. So that's a really good one to work on. You can also do this, believe it or not, in a vertical. Again, you're in the same position, and what you're going to notice is this is going to be a pinwheel. But then if you take the pinwheel, because pinwheel is just isolation center point, if you change the pinwheel isolation from center point to center curve, you get this. This is a tricky one, but you're moving your isolations, you're moving both around that central point, and that is an isolation. So you're doing this with one, and you're doing that with the other. Again, you're keeping it isolated, but you're keeping both isolations around the same circle. So same exact concept, all right? Same exact movement. You're using your fingers to spin, and you're moving your arms, you're moving your hands in that size circle. So that is video one. Again, this is all same form, but different ways to do it. Same form, same basic isolation, just different positions, different movements.